everybody. It is Mary.
And Amma.
And today we are reviewing Married at First Sight. And it is the 1 month anniversary. And we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below. But we were just having an interesting conversation. And of course, my thing is with Mark, everything is too much for him. Like the dog peeing is too much for him. He can't handle nothing. And my thing is, Lindsay just seems to be all on top of him.
Do they
my
have
thing,
a dog? You mean
they have 5 cats. I was just, being sarcastic.
Yeah.
But my thing,
Got you.
My thing is, Mark obviously is not that interested, and you keep on being all on top of him like a mama bear, and
You're
it's
not
too
listening.
much. You're not listening to that
This man. I don't know if he wants you because now he's trying to get a job outside of where you all live,
and it's a very long drive. And next thing you know,
hours, he'll start getting a place over there
somewhere away. So now it's like he wants to spend time away
like he wants
from
to
you.
Be single, but probably be able to keep his stuff at your place.
Yeah.
When he needs to be in town and hang out with friends or something.
And my thing is, this guy sells gym memberships for a living.
I don't know.
You need to get out of state
so
for that.
Busy. Like
you don't do much. It's not like you're a lawyer. It's not like you are a doctor. It's not like you run some firm. You just sell gym memberships. Like, for real.
What I'm saying is, like, you will think if I'm gonna be traveling out of state or traveling far for a job, I better be making a whole bunch of money.
And she said that the pay isn't great.
She doesn't like the pay, so that means it's not that great. So why are you doing all of this stuff? It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Not a lick of sense. So my thing was that if he's doing all this, Lindsay, and that he needs so much space from you at this point, I really just felt like she should be doing her. Not like go out, be single, but like focus on yourself. Like go work out, go do some things, go get your nails done, go get your hair down. Focus on you, uplift yourself and your spirits. Don't be relying on him to affirm you, because you keep on saying that you want to be affirmed, you want to be this, you want him to acknowledge you.
Right.
Acknowledge yourself, so you don't need him to continue to do that.
But I think that
like you're neglecting
in any
yourself.
relationship, though, you have to. It's not even about. Yeah, that's very true.
She's neglecting herself.
She definitely has to do what you're saying, but I think also, when you're married, it's like, okay, what are the goals? Those overarching goals. And if one of your goals, Mark, is not aligning with mine, for us to just be together, you're not making that much money if you're going to be doing all of this stuff over there. That money you're not bringing in. So you're not really contributing as you're supposed to. Yeah. Right? And then you're far away from me. So are we even in a marriage?
My thing
why put up with that?
A marriage is 2 people. It's not ridiculous. One person. You are making these goals and these things that you want to do, right? But if he's not willing to meet you halfway, watch his actions. See how it is. But then put in your mind, decision day, it's a hell no.
Exactly.
But don't be sitting here.
To listen to what the man is saying.
But don't be sitting here like a bump on the log, waiting and begging this man to do something. Now this man wants to go get a whole nother job in a whole different area code. And you're there looking like Boo Boo the Fool while you're there all stressed out wearing the same top I've seen you wear for like 2 different episodes now. And your hair not looking well done.
She just looks
very stressed. Put yourself together. Like, girl, focus on you. If he wants to be...
after this experience and you say no, you're still looking good for the next relationship.
Exactly. But don't be sitting here just staring in this man's face wanting you... Affirm me. Tell you that you appreciate me. All this stuff for what?
Other thing, like,
girls, get your self-esteem up. Get your cookies up. Like Nikki would say.
Like when they were laying in bed.
This man is on the edge. He is this 2 centimeters.
From your side all the way to his side.
This was Lindsay.
Oh my goodness gracious.
This was Lindsay, and that was Mark.
There's nowhere else to go because he's at the edge of the bed.
Literally. And I'm just like, girl.
You're not listening.
You're not even observing, like, at all. Like, it's just about it's just sad. It's really sad, actually.
So now we're with Noe. Let's see what's going on here.
And Steve did not talk about his finances again.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I feel like when you're in a relationship or a courtship or marriage, like if it's arranged or whatever, it's just best to get those hard conversations out the way. So when you guys have a fight, it's not like some underlying issue that you guys have not discussed.
Exactly.
If you want to know if this man is seriously courting you, ask.
Yeah.
Figure out what's going on.
Ask about his finances.
Ask about his finances. All those hard questions that you want to know.
When do you want to have children? Like Mark now saying,
that's a long way away.
They're not even in my brain.
Like you're like 50. You want to wait 5 years, 6 years?
Exactly.
And Lindsay's like 30 something or 40 something.
Don't waste your time. Okay, this is on now. Let's
Yeah, we'll be back. I know we have to circle back to Olajuwon, that idiot, and Katina. But I just want to talk about Noe and Steve.
Yeah.
Now, but first I want to just address this. Out of all of the couples, every single man planned something for the woman. Mark, who don't like Lindsay, planned something for her. Steve, who has Noe, who is very like this with her emotions, it can be immature, planned something for her. Michael, who has Jasmina, who can be really crazy and just like not right and just very condescending, very rude, planned something for her. But Olajuwon, the most emotionally, mentally, and spiritually abusive person on this show, gets to sit back in a gondola while Katina plans something for him. If that doesn't let y'all know how bad emotional and mental abuse is, just watch the rest of the season. Like, you plan something for this man who doesn't even deserve it. Like, the thing is, he hasn't
done anything.
He hasn't done
really
shit. Nothing.
That from you as of late.
He has not even earned a dog treat on an anniversary. He hasn't even earned that. And you are sitting here saying that he makes you is a safe space for you to express yourself.
She said that to her friend.
But you know what's crazy though? Because he has gaslit her so much, and he has basically told her that you are the problem. You're the problem. She's not actually sitting down and being like,
even looking to see what is he bringing to.
What is he bringing to me?
Like, what is he doing for me?
Like, is he making me feel good? Like, you're just assuming that he's perfect.
What is he doing apart from what
abusing you?
He goes out to work, but you also work.
You also work. You're at home,
but you're bringing money in too. Like.
And just because you work at home doesn't mean that you actually your job is like not making less than.
Exactly.
Somebody working at home is just as hard as somebody going out there. All you have to do is put on clothes and go out there. But you have to put on clothes when you come inside when you go inside the house and go to your job.
Yeah.
So right there, that's an issue. Yeah. So the fact that you will go and say that,
and he keeps always saying, "I see a difference. I see a difference. I see you really trying to step it up. I see it." As though, what is he doing? And you are never asking him or say, I see how you have changed or whatever. Like,
never. And then he's also
But he says about himself, he's like, one thing I do notice that I'm doing, I'm not talking at you anymore. I'm talking to you.
So you're telling me what I should be noticing.
No, exactly.
And my thing is also, like, it's never good enough for him.
Extraordinaire. Like, he is something else.
I don't want to say.
Child.
And then also on top of that, it's never good enough. He's complimenting her, but it's like he's holding back. Like, we're like at an 8. I thought he was going to say like they're at a 20. That's what I thought. He said, man, we're at like an 8.5. We're like a 9, man. We're really high.
That whole thing seemed very disingenuous. Because last time you told her that, in fact, love is not anywhere.
Love is not even on the table.
Now you're saying that today you can tell her you love her. Like, you're off.
But you never said it. You're actually a weird human being. You're very weird.
You know what it is? He's back to doing what he usually does. Whereas he has all this flowery language, how things are so great and blah, 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 blah. And then
the bomb's going to drop very soon.
Sets her
up for the abuse, for the really bad fight.
Because now I'm thinking, what happened when she got so upset and was like, she's removing her mic? Now I'm wondering, because you just said 8.5, a 9.
But it's what Zach used to do to Michaela. Yeah, he would be all nice to her, all this stuff. He'll have sex with her, and then the same day he'll be like, I think we should get divorced. I don't want to be here.
I think is actually really bad. I mean, I am actually happy that they're not doing anything, because
who?
Katina and Elijah, do you think that they really haven't done anything? I hope that's not the case.
I really don't know. It's really hard to tell.
For her sake.
Because the way that she's getting so affected, it seems like
both of them seem to lie a lot about this relationship.
Yeah.
Like, they seem to lie to people about how.
Well, that's what happens when you have an abuser.
Yeah. So
you always try to cover him. It's that battered woman syndrome without actually being hit.
But even with
battered women, it starts with emotional and mental abuse. Yeah. Not saying that he's going to hit nobody.
Here we have Jasmina and Michael. Oh, the cake was not real?
You know, I actually learned that some cake people, that whole cake is not real. Like, it'll be made out of foam, and they'll put icing on it, and it'll be like a very tiny piece that's real that they can eat. But they'll have sheet cake in the back that they bring out to the guests.
I know. I was always like, where's that wonderful cake that I saw? And then when they're giving it out to everyone, it's like some sheet cake.
Yeah, that's what I learned from somebody that followed on TikTok.
Whereas with our cake, the cake that we had, that thing was real. It was 4 layers. It was all real.
Yeah, you didn't know about the cake tricks back then, did you?
No, well,
you could have got a sheet cake from Walmart.
No,
you would have saved money.
We had a lot of Africans coming. You know, they're going to be... In fact, one of the ladies helped to cut the cake.
Yeah.
So they're all in the business. Yeah. So you can't do that.
Bloody eating Africa over there.
Yeah, you could not do that at all.
I want to talk about Jasmine and Michael, but y'all have to talk about Lindsay.
I think really she has come along with both of them. Really, they're really striving.
Because I really had high hopes for them. Their kids will be gorgeous, and they will have some long hair, some long healthy hair on it.
No, because both of them have hair.
Is that her real hair? It looks like it.
No, it's her hair. Yeah.
Today was like the highlight. Yeah.
And that's all he's here too. Do you see those eyebrows? Oh my goodness.
Like, he's short, but I could deal with somebody like Michael.
See,
I can totally,
that's what I'm saying.
I know I be talking about height, but really it's not like
a person like that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't give a damn about your height. You
just bring your fine ass on over.
I don't care if I go to wear flats every moment.
I don't even like wearing high heels. Let's be honest.
Look, give me a Michael.
I feel happy. I feel like
oh
God.
I hope.
Yeah, I feel great.
I feel great.
Add to my joy.
I wish sometimes he'll just be
I
quiet.
think we'll be okay
He adds some joy.
We have been through so much. We have been through.
Here he goes with the flowery language
Today
again.
Was successful. It was really good. It was really nice. I feel so blessed to be with a woman in your life that that changed it. I think the man.
Is that the one that he said he's just trying to figure out if she's a woman?
I just wish he would disappear.
He's becoming that because his wife calls out his errors without even doing it, just being who you are.
She calls out his errors without even doing it. Because she doesn't call out his errors. So he says, and his wife calls out his errors without really even doing it.
I enjoy every moment with you. To even cooking. It might not be the best.
Oh, now he goes.
But of course, he has to do a backhanded compliment.
Even though you're cooking, it's not really the best.
I wouldn't change you for any moment.
So let me pick one of your insecurities while I'm complimenting you.
I'm feeling you now. I'm feeling you.
Oh, he's feeling her.
It's the difference from liking you and I'm feeling you.
He's not just liking her, but he's
does that mean?
feeling her. That's
I prefer my language, but what does that mean?
It's a new language. It's a new.
Say that he is feeling me and make me feel happy.
I'm telling you, these how they just went
Mom,
to the
they're
room.
probably having sex.
That's what I'm saying.
My thing is because the way she's so
other.
affected, though, because she was so affected when he said these things. You cannot be that affected if y'all haven't had sex.
Because when he's doing all that way, he's gaslighting. You will be thinking to yourself, "Hey God, I've
had sex with you." Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But the way he grabbing her booty and slapping it,
and then going, that's why I'm just kind of like.
And then I'm feeling you.
What is he just throwing at her?
Change to his boy shorts. I don't need to see this. Oh God, I want to vomit.
Is that an outfit he gives her of his own?
Yes. Why is she wearing his stuff? And why are we looking at this man in his boxers? This is disgusting. Handcuffs?
Are you trying to use the handcuffs?
They're having sex.
You gonna handcuff me to the bed for no reason?
What is he looking for?
Okay, I'm coming.
Okay.
So he's snooping while she's in the bedroom. That's...
Nope, I won't. Looking like a b-ball player. Always wanted an athletic woman.
I feel like, honestly, there were times that I was worried. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're not going to be able to make it. But
this is
this future
How does he
anniversaries.
put her-
I feel like our marriage is on a good path.
Okay.
We are, still
You
getting
see how
to
she's
know each
rubbing
other,
his
but
head?
our
Mom, she's
relationship
like
is
this.
definitely-
Even I wouldn't do that
I'm
with a guy who's
sorry.
behind me. I'm not
I'm
breaking my
sorry.
fucking arm to. My language. I'm sorry, but I can't with this man.
Story
Oh,
isn't
God.
filled of negativity, but positivity. I have hope that there will be
Go
more
away. Get
anniversaries
off.
to come.
Can we change the
I
channel?
love, well, not love, whoa. I just like being with my husband.
I feel so bad for her because she's so delusional. And I had higher hopes for her.
I know you're tired.
You see my eyes.
All right, let's get ready.
How do you go to sleep with your eyelashes on?
Come on. I
So
already
you
know
eat
how
your
you
little
want
pretty
to
when
get
you wake
down.
up?
Yeah.
God, just shapes like save me from the shackles of this TV show because I can't. Let's talk about Lindsay and Mark.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
From
because
that
if
because
I would
you
start
know,
saying
you
some
can-
things
you-
I can't
the
take
thing
back.
is, you can never really get the truth from either one
Well,
of
they're
them.
having sex. It's sex clear as
You
day.
can't you just can't. We will find out later on. That's what I think. I think later on we're gonna find out, and yeah,
Okay, so
we'll
I
just figure it out.
Sins in the suburbs.
Anywho,
Lifestyle got some crazy feelings.
Yeah.
I can say that. But let's talk about Lindsay and Mark.
yeah,
What the hell were you wearing? You look like you're going to your
Lindsay.
child's football game.
I know.
Like this
looks
is
think
what
she
I
looks
mean.
Like she had. You know what it is? I just remembered. Remember in the morning when Mark was talking about kids are not even on the table. Remember when he said kids are not even on the table or whatever? And she was like, "You seem to be like just about you, yourself, and you." Mark himself, and Mark, and I think she just checked out. She was just like, you know something. Let me not even get my hopes up for any anniversary. I'm not planning nothing. Like, I cannot with you.
But this is what I was saying before.
I remember he was talking about how he's going to be going somewhere else for a job. He knows Lindsay will not like it, but he got to go.
Because you have to get
And
the
it's
hell
gonna
away
be
from
far
her.
away. Yeah, so I think she was just like, she's like, I don't even think you're even thinking about me, you know. So that could be why. But you still want to look cute, Lindsay.
My thing is, though,
even if you are breaking up. Remember how Bao looked so good that day, you know, for decision day? And then after she went with Zach, which was a big mistake. Big mistake.
you saw this man be an asswipe to Michaela. He said, "Yep, that's who I want to be with."
I know.
Where they do that at?
I don't know where they do
Where
that.
they do that at? But
I don't know where they do that at.
But my thing is with Lindsay and Mark. This is what I was saying before. Like, you need to focus on yourself. You need to be looking good at all times. If you were focused on yourself, you would not be so devastated and so checked out when he decides that, oh, let me be a decent human being to you.
Yeah.
If you're focused on yourself, you still going out to brunch with your girls, you making sure you look good, you going to the gym, you getting your hair done, you getting your nails done, you making sure your place is looking nice. Mm-hmm. You are so focused on yourself. When he decides, hey, I want to be in this marriage, you also be there. Mm-hmm. You be there, you listen to him, whatever it is, you put in your percent or whatever and stuff. But make sure you're always looking good. Whenever he sees you, make sure you're looking tip-top. Not here okay, she's in the wilderness. I understand. You're in the wilderness. But you could still look cute in the wilderness. You could have worn pink. You could have worn some nice jeans.
She just looked like she had checked out. Seriously.
I mean, what is this button down? There are sexy button downs, girl. You could have put on a nice bra. You could have been showing a little bit of cleavage.
Like, I am done.
You could have done a messy bun, girl. Like, you could have had on eyeshadow, mascara. Yeah. Like, what is this? You going to go see your children that you don't have?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Are you already becoming the soccer mom and you don't have kids yet?
I mean, the hair is all over the place.
Yeah.
That's why you have to focus on yourself. As a woman, you cannot be all
and
like this on top of the man. And even when they were there, like, doing the pizza, this is her.
I know, while he's trying to put the cheese. Lindsay.
I mean, get off this man's back. And that's why this man has decided to go to a job that's 4 hours away, that's probably paying him less than minimum wage, and ain't bringing in no money.
And he's
if a
"I
man
need
has
be
to go
away from her."
because you're doing too damn much.
Yeah.
Focus on you.
Yeah.
If there's anything I can say to women that what you always tell me,
Yeah.
focus on your. It should literally be God if you believe your spirituality or whatever, and then it should be you, and then it should be your relationship with whoever you're with,
Yeah.
and then it's the kids.
You see, she
It
does
should
not
be in
even
that
look
order.
happy. Look at her right
She
here.
looks miserable.
She does. She does. So I mean, it's just he has taken the light out of her.
Literally.
And you should not allow any man to do that to you.
I mean, look at how
and
happy she looked.
I know how that goes because I've been right there too. I have been Lindsay right there. People who love that hard, it's very hard for them when the guy is not like he's not showing you that love. You just check out. And I mean, he has prepared this whole thing, but you can see. Look in her eyes, and she has checked out. Oh, turn it on.
But if you love yourself so much, if somebody that doesn't love you, you won't be that affected by it. Because I love myself enough for the both of us.
Yeah.
So I can focus on me. And when you decide to come correct, and if it's not before decision day, then I'm out of there.
Exactly.
Just like Mirala. Who expected that?
Exactly.
She didn't embarrass him on TV, but as soon as the cameras was over, they were done filming, she dumped his ass like a hot potato.
Even though he used to always criticize her because she was always
She
nicely
never
dressed,
talks bad about him.
even though he was always criticizing her how good she was. You know, like oh, you have to do all that makeup. How much do those lashes cost? How much do the nails cost? Even though he was trying to bring her down and get her to not take care of herself, she always was making sure she was looking good.
And she loved herself enough. She knew her worth. So when this idiots act like an asswipe, it don't bother me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And she left with her dignity. Just yesterday, I saw her in a bikini on some island, enjoying her life.
Doing her vacay.
And we all could learn so much from Mirla. So much.
Mercy, what are you thinking? Looking back now?
It's just kind of like surreal, like emotional.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe him. And she's like, yeah.
Lindsay's grown to be like best friend and grown to be somebody that I care about and somebody that I always want to protect from bad things. And she's a really good person.
Accept yourself.
What's going on?
I mean, she can be your best friend, but I don't know if he wants her as a life partner.
Nice to see you like so happy in that video. And I think of like the 4 weeks and like just all the tough times that happened. I think about
Oh, he's gonna start
all
crying.
you told me about your life. I think about all the pain you had.
Oh my goodness gracious. Why is he crying more than her?
It hurts to know that you
I'm so
had
sick
that
of
much
men and their
pain.
gaslighting. Y'all have taken these man tears
She
as
cannot
weapons.
even cry because he's crying for both of them, I guess.
I'll always protect you.
Except from you will never protect me from yourself, though. From the harmful words you'll say. Have another drink.
I mean,
Have another drink.
Why don't you protect me from you leaving me and
Being mean to me and
going
treating me
to
like shit.
some like job that's gonna pay you less and it's gonna be far away?
I've seen Mark get emotional a few times already in our relationship. It was just nice to see Mark take a step back.
This man will be crying for the whole damn relationship.
For him to look at the video today and be like, oh wow.
I'm sure he's looking back and he's like, look at how happy I was to now how I look all disheveled.
And I think it gave him some perspective that he
Don't
needs
be-
a little grace when it comes to us and where we're at. But I kind of got really burnt out.
Maybe he's crying because he's trying to say goodbye.
The day you came back from work.
But
I felt
say,
like that
I'm
was
gonna be there for
a
you
shift.
though, in the
That was
future,
really tough
as
for
a
me.
best
I
friend.
What the hell you mean in the future as a best friend?
It almost seems like he was saying goodbye.
And I really think it had a lot more to do with like everything going on with you.
Yeah, so many things are shaking up.
It was just a big week, you know.
Work is such a important thing now.
Oh my goodness. Can he
He's
talk
reaching
without
out
you?
more than
Oh
you.
my
He's
goodness.
reaching out. He's like this, Mom. And this is Lindsay.
Try
She
to be
reached
more
out to him first before he put out his hand.
with you.
If not reading signals was a person, it would be Lindsay. Right there in the
So is
dictionary.
he saying that he wants
So
to?
far, this weekend's been pretty good. You know, we've gotten closer. and where we want to both live and work is going to really come into play how the rest of the marriage turns out for us. And but I think we're both open to conversations no matter what they are. So I think we've grown to a point of comfortability with each other on trust. And hopefully we figure things out.
They have grown in comfortability for trust. That man looked like he was trying to say goodbye. I don't know what she heard.
It's the delusion for me. Yeah.
He's straight through Olajuwon.
Yeah.
Michael can see.
Katina seemed happy, and Olajuwon looks pissed.
He looks annoyed.
Me and Katina have great chemistry. Great chemistry.
They
But
are
I
having
question if
sex.
it's chemistry, marriage chemistry. Or is it friendship chemistry? I go
What?
off of what I see.
Marriage chemistry.
Hold on, wait. Let's see how you gonna set her up.
Jasmine is like,
If that bothers me,
What
it makes
the-
me question, is this marriage somewhat real?
what?
I have no idea. I'm lost, just like everybody else. No idea.
Let me just see. Let me tell y'all how he set her ass
I
up.
cannot.
He was so nice the day before, right? Fake nice. And then she gets up there. He doesn't say anything, but he looks at her, right? Before she decides to speak. Kind of like saying, you speak. She speaks.
And then he has
she's
like
total-
this.
He's like
mean,
upset.
He was like
mean, did not
mugging-
look at her.
Not mean mugging her, but mean mugging down like a tail at him.
Right? And she's like looking at him like, okay, so you be Olajuwon.
And
And
I'm
I'll be
telling
Katina.
you, Michael, I think Michael has his number. Like, by the way Michael just watches him anytime he opens his mouth to talk, like, bruh, you don't like this woman. And Jasmina was just looking at him like this. She came forward like,
She
what
was
the hell
like,
is you saying?
about my friend. But, okay, hold on, wait. So, Olajuwon was, hold on, wait.
Go ahead.
So Katina is talking. She's like, I think we're on a really good path. You do the mean mugging, right?
Mhm.
So she's like, I think we're on a really good path, that everything's working out. I got to the point where, like, I'm officially being Katina. You're like being the calm Olajuwon, and it's going really well, So I'm really happy about that.
For me, it's just like, are we like marriage compatible, or is it like friend compatible? Because that's where I am, like, so, I mean, because right now, I don't know if it's marriage, or maybe it's just a friendship, That's where I am.
Don't forget the part where you said that it's not real.
Yeah, and then I'm also trying to figure out, because I'm not even sure if this is real.
And then this is Katina the confessional. I don't know. I'm confused like everybody else.
Everyone was like looking, because see,
He's confused like I'm confused like everybody else.
I'm sorry. At this point,
After you just slapped my booty, probably had sex with me that morning.
I think they're already having
they
sex.
knocking the boots,
Because
y'all.
these people,
They knocking the boots.
They lie. She lies to cover for him. Why?
And he lied
Only
to
she
gaslight her.
knows. And he lies when he's trying to set her up. Or he will lie and cry when he sees that the other people are not taking his side.
This is how men mind
I
F
cannot
women. You're on
with
such
him.
a high the day
He
before.
does
They
not
bring you
like
to
her.
the lowest of the low.
He doesn't like her. And
But he had to embarrass her right here in front of everybody, in front of all the couples.
Yeah, he can't do it when it's just them.
No, because it's
He
not
needs to
embarrassing
do it-
enough.
Yes, he needs to do it in front of people.
That's why he was so nice the day before.
Because
He
knew
probably
this-
had sex
this
with
was
her that
gonna
night,
happen.
then the morning.
Yes. He
Was
knew this
slapping her booty, saying looked like a cotton candy or whatever. She was laying on his lap and all this stuff just to go and embarrass me, saying, I don't even know if this shit real. Where are you at?
In his world, him and Zach together in their world.
Y'all brothers need some damn therapy.
And you know something? It was very odd that he gave her some masculine basketball outfit to wear. Isn't
I
that
know.
odd?
My
They do
thing
not
is-
even fit her.
You know, well, the thing is, sometimes when, like, after, you know, a night of passion or whatever stuff, you might wear your man's t-shirt to
This
go to
was
the bathroom or
before.
whatever. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's weird. You have her in this thing where she's
And
already
he
flat-chested,
wanted her
and
to
it's
wear
all
that.
low, and
He
then
wanted her to wear that, and he just
to
humiliated
humiliate
her.
Oh my
Just
God,
kinda-
it's back on.
Like, I cannot with this guy.
Let's see how he
I
sets her up
can't.
some more.
I can't. Katina.
They're at a restaurant.
Okay, let's see. What does she say?
He's smiling.
He's smiling because he knows I've gaslit her.
But we're gonna be honest, it's something I noticed today on my way here that bothers me. It makes me question.
Oh,
if this
something
marriage
bothers
is
him.
somewhat real.
He's
he
gonna start
found out
crying.
on the bus ride there.
He's gonna start crying.
On the bus ride over to the dinner, I borrowed Katina's phone and I skimmed through it and I saw something that really upset me. I tried to put it off,
It's
just try to
upset,
ride
okay.
the night out, but I just couldn't do that anymore. I had to speak my mind. If you want me to bring it up, I'll bring it up right to this table right now.
What the hell? I mean, you brought it up. You might as well.
Wait.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bring it up. Like, you might as well.
Yeah, I'm lost, just like everybody else. No,
But I had an issue last night when he was in his boxers and he was
can't.
snooping through her stuff. I thought that was a red motherfucking flag
Okay,
when I
hold
saw
on.
that.
Condom.
No.
Okay, hold on.
There.
What?
I had a solid answer, but I have a solid answer by today.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, so it's a conversation we'll have later in private.
Why? Why have
private.
it later in private?
Now
He's
we're
already
gonna
brought
see.
it out,
I
Katina.
noticed it on our way here. I've been holding it in, but
But she brought it to everybody now.
So you might as well
Oh,
see it.
In private.
but we're gonna be honest. Like I told you, I'll be truthful and honest on my vows.
But there's a difference between being honest and you're insinuating something in front of everybody. That's not being honest to me. Like you're throwing something in a flame, and I don't even know. You understand what he just did?
I 100% hear what
Michael is just like
Very calm.
he
Just
can't
stared at him.
stand this man right
No.
here. You could tell Michael cannot stand him.
But how are you being honest when you just
Because
said there's something here, and I noticed on the way here, you didn't wait until after
It probably
this
was a
to meet
picture of
me.
some guy and he's here making some big deal out of it. Probably being an ass for no reason.
So you know your husband's not okay, and I gotta figure out what the problem is with my husband. Whatever it is, when I explain it, you're my wife. This shouldn't be a conversation.
You just brought it up.
So like,
No!
You're ride or die for this bitch, but this bitch is like, what just happened? I thought we were on the same
No,
page.
100%. I hear that. But
Now
it's
you
at the point
told-
where it's like a spit in your face. So it's something that I'm not okay with.
What?
I mean, that's serious. So it's really something I don't want to address because if I address it,
You
it'll
just
get
brought it up
ugly.
though. What do you mean you don't
Make
want to
it
address?
ugly.
It'll make her look bad. So I'm not.
Well,
gonna
you
be-
just brought it up though. You're making her look bad. No, he's like, what the
What the
hell?
fuck?
In front of all of us, because we're like, what are you talking about too? So
Because 2 seconds ago we were just fine and you were holding my hand.
she just didn't like the delivery of it and not like the unknown about it. I think it's a private conversation.
And you should
I'm
know.
ready to leave.
What did he say?
I honestly have no idea what just happened with Katina and O.
I think she said thank no. He's just
I understand O feeling like he has something on his chest that he needs to just get off. I also understand Katina feeling like there's the time and place for that.
I don't know what could be going on. I couldn't really understand what had happened. But I hope that whatever it does,
Look at Lindsay.
that they both come to a healthy place and can resolve that in a way that works for each of them as individuals. And
He's
as
like, I am
we
going.
only got 4 minutes left. I'm pissed.
So it seems like it was something that he had noticed and just kind of sat with.
I feel like, it was a little bit of an unfair
Why
situation.
don't touch him?
Don't touch me. Get the game. Move on.
Yeah.
He's like, you want my elbow? After you just slit my ass on fire for her. Oh. She looked good though, but he's an asshole.
He is so full of shit. It's bad.
Man,
He has.
if you give the
mental-
wrong
this
effing
one got-
person,
he probably is on some pills for. Because he seems very bipolar to me.
mentally unstable. No, mom, he's just an asshole who has issues, mental problems.
Which probably is untreated.
Mom, listen, we ain't finna blame mental health for why I saw a grown ass man's acting like
Let me
this.
see your phone real quick.
Let me see your phone real quick.
No, he's like, well, let me see your phone.
Wow.
Let me see. Why do you have that?
This is old.
It doesn't matter. Why do you have
for a couple of years, I literally forgot that it was even there.
So stupid.
What if I had that?
You're an idiot.
This is old.
The fact that it's still
He has a
there,
dating app on her phone.
Hold on, wait.
It's spit in my face because that first thing I delete. Hold on. All I hear is excuses.
It's not excuses.
They are excuses. If it's on your phone, it's an excuse because what you're gonna say of why it's on your phone is an excuse of why it's there. You are married.
Why don't you open the app and see if she's doing anything on it?
If I had this on the phone, would you think that's up? Answer it.
Of course, but
Okay, so that's all you have to. So that's all you have to hear is Katina. If I had this on my phone, would you think it's or Elijah? Even if it's not used, would you think it's up?
I would ask you if you were to tell me if I brought it to your attention and you're like, I forgot I had it there and you don't have an account. I'm not gonna be to the level that you're.
Is, could've, would've.
I'm not. You're not.
Katina, you are a stranger. You are a stranger. I have to put in my 100% faith.
Oh, look at this
into a woman
idiot.
I do not know. And I am putting my heart into this.
You
woman.
cannot deal with this fool.
I deleted every single thing that makes you question who I am as a person. You can roll your eyes. That's all you know.
I'm rolling my eyes because you're yelling at me. That's why I'm rolling my eyes.
You look at how he's talking to her.
Yo, wrap this up. There's one more nice thing. Seriously, no nice thing.
I'm listening to you, but you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I put too much in this to see you open your phone because it's not on my phone. So give me the same respect.
You're an idiot.
Mike, off me. I'm dead ass. Are you gonna see the real Katina? Get off me. I swear to God, filming is done for the night. I'm done. Thank you. Get this off me.
It makes me question your character because you're married. And
You're
if
an
married, you
idiot.
shouldn't be on dating apps.
He don't.
It's just
This
simple.
man
It's
don't
just
want
common
Katina.
sense.
It's not enough that he
I don't
doesn't
like
want to
to use
just
the
say,
word
"I
divorce.
just don't want you."
Oh, wait.
But you're asking experts to find your love and get off the apps. That doesn't make sense. If you want to be out there looking for yourself, then you don't need to be on Married at First Sight.
She's not even looking at the app, and he knows that. It's not like he doesn't know this. He just doesn't want her. He's like, "Oh, I hope she breaks up with me now." That's what it is. And this is the kind of person who will like physically abuse you.
Next time.
Absolutely.
You better leave this man alone.
Just for protection.
Where am I going?
Break.
It's sweet corn season. In fact, it's so sweet.
No, I'm good.
We'll keep on splitting sushi duty and we'll both split the bathroom duties. Perfect. Pleasure doing business with you. You know, so
No, I think you should do it all.
I don't think that's the right play here.
You can kiss my hand.
Wow.
Like, I'm a real person with real feelings.
It's been a month and I don't have feelings for him.
I think right now I'm like, me saying yes on a certain day is not gonna happen.
Anytime we had a conversation with honeymoon,
Stop. You don't have to like grip me like that.
I'm not.
He doesn't like you grabbing him.
He don't like you touching him.
Because you do it. Oh, child. Okay. Anywho,
Oh,
I don't
my
even
God.
want to spend too much time on Olajuwon. This is an idiot. Like, and I don't even, because this is
the
a
way
game.
Bro, I felt
that
like
he's
I'm not
playing.
even Katina, but I felt like he would have gone across my face and slapped me. Like that's how hard he was yelling at her.
I mean,
And
he's
like,
so
and he was
inappropriate.
like, "You're married, you're married,"
He
like
is
yelling, like in her
inappropriate.
face, like because of an old dating app. Are you fucking serious? Talking about you put in 100%.
I'm
Yeah, you put
sorry.
100% into abusing me and degrading me. What are you talking
this
about?
person is not even a man. He has no control over himself. He has no discipline, no integrity.
You aren't even
he
a man.
outed her about something she wasn't even aware of, and then he says, I'm not going to discuss that because she's my wife." But you brought it up.
But the thing is, though, he was looking for something to really light
He
her ass on
doesn't-
fire. Because yesterday, when he was
want
there in
her.
his boxers, looking through dresses to look for something to see that
Just
how
trying
she's doing
to-
something. Because my thing is, that's what abusers do. They go, they look on your phone, they look for any little thing to make you feel like a horrible person. That's why he was there looking through her phone. Why are you looking through my phone if you trust me and we have a great relationship? Why are you looking through dresses to see what we're doing? Because he did it when she was in the bathroom, and then he got up so quickly to show like he wasn't doing it.
It's not enough for him just to say to her, and I think we've said so about so many people on the different shows, it's not enough for him to just say, I don't want you anymore. He doesn't want to do that. He wants her to go away
broken,
really, like, exactly
shattered,
that's what's gonna make
herself,
him exactly,
and just be looking and feeling like shit.
Exactly.
He wants
and
to
he
just
wants
bring her down lower
to feel to
and make her look like shit.
Yes. So he wants other people to think badly of her.
So it would justify the way he treated her.
Yes, because he's an abuser.
Yes.
Yes. So I don't want to waste time talking about Olajuwon.
I can't.
But let's
Steve and Noe. I want to talk about Steve and Noe.
I wanted to listen to it. Could we just
But that's my thing. Like this
boy.
man, I can't with him.
Yeah.
So but Steve and Noe, apparently, so next week they were talking about splitting the dog duties. It's your old wrinkly dog, okay? Let's just start there. And then, I didn't mean to come from the dog's life like that. But, you know, it's your dog. You know, and she's like, you know, we should split the bathroom duties. And I don't know what he said or whatever and stuff.
But he wanted to. You okay?
Yeah, I think he said either
he wanted her
you
to
should do
split
it
the
all,
duties,
or
she said
you should
no,
do
you
it
should
all.
do it all. Right.
He was like, no, I don't think that's how it should go. She's like, well, you can kiss my ass then.
Yeah.
So you want to disrespect him because he's now at home doing the domestic things and you're out working a job that you don't like? That's my issue. That's why I said get all the tough conversations out the way. It might be hard. Y'all might have to sleep in different rooms. But do it. Get it out of the way. Have those hard conversations. So when you guys are having little arguments, it doesn't blow up just this underlying stuff.
My thing is this, okay?
And don't be disrespectful.
The other thing, they're doing 50-50. That's what it looks like.
He's paying for himself, and he has no intention of paying
for yourself, right?
If you don't want
they're
that,
kind
then
of
say
like
that.
roommates. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
She wants him to be a provider, which she has not articulated, and he wants to do 50-50, which he also has not articulated, but he's just saying this is how it is.
Yeah.
Okay? And then on top of that, now he's like, okay, you know, I have been doing all the cleaning. I have been doing all the cooking. But since you want to get on me about going to go find a job, blah, 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 let me let you know that we're going to now share the duties that I've been doing at home. We're going to share that 50-50.
Yeah, because he did say that.
Since we're doing, it's not like you're paying for me. And then I do all the duties. We're 50-50 on the bill. So now let's do 50-50 on the stuff I'm doing around the house.
Yeah,
and now,
the thing is, you know what
she's
he said?
like,
He said that if I go get a job, you know, the house isn't going to be as clean. She said, I really don't give a shit about that. Go get your ass to work.
Okay, then now he's like, okay, we have to do the duties.
My thing is, though,
God.
I just feel like it's really just a shame because
petty.
You're doing 50-50. Like, you're paying for yourself. You have no intention of being a man and being a provider, being the leader. She has not articulated that. But my thing is, now you want to go and say that, oh, I'm going to stop doing all this stuff because now I have to go work.
Well, also, I think
the
other thing too, I think this is how he feels. I think he also feels as though, like, she's not appreciating what I actually do at home too.
She don't give a shit about that. She wants you to go work.
She wants you to go work.
That's what it is.
She's like, and even when we come home and we're both tired, at least you're out there working and bringing him money. The bottom line is this: they both have different values. He wants 50-50. She wants a provider. He has no intention of doing that. Those are two totally different issues.
And it's really a deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker because he wants 50-50. Obviously, that's a deal breaker in his mind. He doesn't want to be a provider. He doesn't have the money to be a provider. He's 50-50 with someone probably for the rest of his life. Maybe he has enough savings for the rest of his life to do 50-50 with someone.
Yeah.
So he wants a permanent roommate. That's what he wants. And she wants a provider.
That's my thing. But I think they don't want to have the conversation because they know if they have the conversation, it will be over.
Exactly.
And they don't want to erase what they've already done. That's why you go have the hard conversations
You
first.
have to.
Before you start having lovey-dovey feelings, before you start getting connected, so then it's like hard, and then you end up staying married to this person based off of lovey-dovey feelings, but you both know you're not compatible.
Exactly.
That's why you should just have the hard conversation, get it the hell out the way. So I ain't gotta be looking at you ain't gotta be calling me, you ain't gotta be FaceTiming me.
And that's
we
why
know it's over and it's done with.
Yeah. Every other thing continues to show up.
Yeah.
Because you haven't talked about those important issues.
Yeah, but they both know it will be over. Y'all have already had sex, y'all have already told each other that you loved each other. And it's already been 4 weeks.
In love and you like.
You should have never done any of that.
I don't know how you like someone that you're saying to go kiss your ass. I don't say that to people I like.
Yeah. But my thing is, she likes him, but she has resentment because she now is really, maybe she understands that he doesn't. Provider. She wants a provider, but she's probably realizing already that that's not what he wants to do.
He's never going to do
and
that.
And that's why she likes him, but she's having resentment now because she has feelings, and she's probably mad at herself for having feelings because she knows this is not who she wanted.
For a woman, once you consummate, it's very hard sometimes. Your feelings get involved and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas, a man can do it and not have feelings.
Yeah.
For a woman, it's hard.
Well, like you said, we are the receptor of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we receive and they just dump.
Well, I don't want us to sound like we're trash bins. No.
I mean, that's what they do. We're not trash bins because we are receiving it.
Yeah.
But, they...
Okay. It's just been a lot. But I want to talk about Lindsay. Oh, did we talk about Lindsay and Mark?
Did.
But yeah.
We did. She needs to stop touching him. She needs to stop
and doing this and then rubbing him and then it was also at the dinner. I wanted to talk about that, whatever stuff. I personally, if I don't even want to talk about myself, but just personally, I do not think that it is okay when married couples go out. Yes, you guys did this experience together, but I'm not going to go and show my partner's ass to everybody. I'm not going to go and talk about their flaws, talk about what I don't like to everybody else.
They've all done this experiment.
I don't think it's necessary, though. Yeah. I feel like you don't have to go and say, he's giving me whiplash. Because when you go and do that, it's like when you go and tell a friend how horrible your husband has been to you. They remember all of that.
Yeah, but let's remember what Mark said. How they need to figure out the logistics of where he's going to be in terms of his job. And he's also trying to figure out, about the marriage, too. That's what he said.
But the thing is...
so she had just said some wonderful things about how she...
but the thing is...
And then, so it's kind of like...
But what would Mirla do? Did Mirla ever do that when Gil would go and be talking rude to her? When you go low, don't go low with him. Yeah. Because just know you're going to leave him in 4 weeks. So let me leave with dignity.
Yeah,
I don't want you to have to go and say that I was mean to you. I don't want you to have nothing to say about me. So I don't think it's okay when married couples go out and say that I'm going to show my rear end and talk about how horrible our relationship is.
Yeah, that's true.
That is for you and your husband. Y'all work on that together.
Thanks for reminding me about Merla, because she was definitely
Mirla never the way. I mean, really
handle things.
That's how you should. Your marriage is not for everybody, and when you give everybody a playbook into your marriage, then it gives them a playbook to write onto what your marriage is and how it needs to be. Stuff.
Oh, let's watch this again.
Oh, we're gonna watch it.
It makes me question, is this marriage somewhat real?
Seeing bad stuff.
To you before, but I noticed it on our way here. I've been holding it in, but
she brought it to everybody now without addressing it to me in private.
Whatever it is, when I explain it, you're my wife. This shouldn't be a conversation.
I hear you, Mom, because you and I are so alike. And I know that you're ride or die for this bitch, but this bitch is like, I don't know what just happened.
Katina's like, listen, you call me the B word one more time, I'm gonna come and fight you, B.
I want to know, what were you thinking when
they only showed a portion of how bad it was.
Your whole marriage in front of everyone.
Honestly, I feel confused. I feel betrayed too, because I would never do that. Even to my own friend, I would never do that. I understood that there was an issue, but I know I didn't do anything. So for me, because I know I didn't do anything, it's more so like you're trying to embarrass me now.
Jasmina, what were you thinking
too.
Okay.
And so Mike was trying to calm me down because I was just so upset with the delivery. Yeah, and I was like, no, what could it be? Because that doesn't make any sense.
Okay. But I personally just didn't appreciate it being brought to the whole table because that is their own personal business. That rubbed me wrong. I don't care how it looks. It just rubbed me wrong.
What are your thoughts?
If there was ever a time where I wanted Katina to go off, it was at the table. It was in that moment I felt like she definitely could have been like, okay, so first of all,
Right.
let's put it all out on the table. Like, what is it? Because it's embarrassing. It's awkward for the other couples that are there. Everybody's trying to be nosy. As a viewer, I'm confused. Like, what is she talking about? Like, it was just unnecessary. And I really wish that he would have held it in and then talked to her aside because it was such a minor thing that could have been explained away that turned into this big, huge scene.
Yeah. He's scared.
And, he absolutely. And that's the thing. I feel like he's at a point where he really is.
What?
Falling.
He is scared. Are you guys?
Red flag. And because of that,
He is falling. No, see, we gotta stop this struggle of rubbish. Katina, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just leave.
Oh my God.
I think that, a free Melissa hashtag would have been born.
No, I hear that. I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question. What was that car ride home?
First off,
She was with me.
I was like, we're not doing it. Don't put me. I'm leaving. I actually tried to escape. I was like, get this mic off me. And so we're driving home, and we're just going back and forth. Like, what could it be?
We thought it was a Tito's vibe.
Yeah, so before we were on the bus, they were trying to give us non-alcoholic
drinks on
Yeah,
a 1 month.
I'm like, this is our
what's
1 month
this?
anniversary.
Your own stash.
Lindsay was like, she has something in her house. So
Lindsay
Lindsay
said
was
she
like, I'm
had
gonna go and get it.
And so a lot of fun doesn't really like when none of us drink, and so we assumed that he was upset that she went and got the other one.
Oh yeah.
So we were like,
isn't that
it
serious?
better not be this bottle. Just break it.
Oh man. So
He doesn't like us drinking. I ain't
Or
got
he
time.
just doesn't like it when you guys drink.
No, so he drinks. He definitely drinks, but
He's a one drink kind of guy.
Yeah.
So if anybody has more than one drink, it's like, what you doing? What we doing tonight? Oh, he's overprotective.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want the women drinking more than one drink.
But fill up this
Does he do that with the men?
because you're gonna need a drink for what's coming up next. We'll be right back.
I can't believe this woman opened her mouth to say he's scared, and then the other one is like he's falling for her. That's not falling for someone when you're in their face, screaming and yelling and chuckling when she gets upset. You guys have to stop enabling men. You guys have to
Women
stop.
specifically.
You have to stop enabling men in their bad behaviors and making excuses for them.
Black women specifically.
Like
Like,
he did not. He
He's
has
not
never
scared.
opened his mouth to say that he's scared.
Never. This
He
man
has
is
not
not
done
scared.
that.
The way he's up in her face, he's
The
scared.
only time he did that was
Please.
when he wasn't making sense to Dr. Vivian, and she was looking at him as though he was crazy as hell, and he decided to start crying in order to manipulate the same way Zach did. Stop enabling men and stop speaking for them. And then for you to say he's falling, like
He's
this
falling
man,
and he's so scared.
He's not showing that he loves this woman. He's not showing that he likes her.
Or that he's even scared. Because if you're scared of losing her, you wouldn't treat her like shit. Someone who's scared of losing you would not treat you like shit.
Absolutely not.
They would be so fragile
Absolutely
with your
not.
heart. Like, they would not even want to, like, say
They sound
something
like those
wrong.
crazy women who will go and say, he hit me, and I just know he loved me. When he hit me, I knew he loved me. That's how you sound.
You sound like a dingbat.
Like, what? Like,
Wait.
like, what is it? Oh my god. I was just like, huh? He loves her, he's falling, he's afraid. Until a man opens his mouth and tells you that, don't believe that mess. He gotta tell you that.
Yeah.
This is some rubbish. Like, and then women, we just set ourselves up. Like, and then we set up other women with the idiotic verbiage that we just come out with just because he's
scared.
Afraid. He's scared.
He's
doesn't want to
falling.
lose you. He's falling. What? No. He's not scared of losing her. He wants her to leave. He is shocked that she's still here. He is scheming every single moment. It's not enough that he just wants her not to be around. He doesn't want her to say, but you know what? When it's almost time for decision day and she's still around, he's going to be nice to her.
He's going to be so nice. So sweet.
When they get there, he'll say no and she'll say yes. I am hoping, Katina, you don't do what Michaela did. I hope you say no. You look at the whole thing, but you see she's listening to these people, these silly women who are older than her.
And she's still wearing the bracelets.
And they're giving her bad advice. Exactly. Talk about, he shows me that he is romantic in his own way. You see, now we're making excuses for bad behavior.
I have, like, whiplash from that. Like, I just had this sensation in my head. Like, I just can't believe they said that.
Yeah.
Like,
this is
I'm just like in
this
shock.
Is the awful thing that women will say to other women to keep them to stay, and it probably is what they say to themselves in their personal relationship when their spouse is acting the plumb fool.
Shocking! An old dating app. I have apps on my phone that I don't even remember using. Are you serious?
You can open up the
He's
dating app.
such a dumbass.
You go up the dating app and see when she was on it.
Been there for a couple of years.
And if it was 2 years ago, then what are you talking about?
I deleted every single.
Look at how he's yelling.
You question who I am as a person. You can roll your eyes. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to see. But it's okay. It's okay. But we don't need to talk. Then we don't need to talk. Then we don't need to talk. Yo, wrap this up. Wrap this up. There's no more nice thing. Seriously, there's no nice thing. I tried to explain.
That's what you need to tell her. Don't go off at the photographers. You need to have the real Katina at Alajuan.
So tell me, what is it like watching that back?
It's hard to watch. I feel like it was such a small thing. All this didn't even need to happen. Like, it could have been avoided and we could have just had a simple conversation, but it got bigger because of the way that it was approached to me.
I always commend her for keeping her composure for everything.
Yeah.
And just having so much patience, because once I hear someone starting to yell, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
you done did it now.
Some of us, I want to bring you in. Okay. From a viewer's perspective, right? Do you think that Elijah's behavior is a red flag, or how are you feeling?
Definitely.
Okay.
It was a red flag for me. It's hard because at this point, I have grown to like Elijahwan and how serious he's taking this experience. And this was a moment where I just was like, dang, I really wanted you to show up better, especially after the explanation that Katina gave felt legitimate.
So what was it like when the cameras went away this evening between you and Elijahwan?
That's what I want to know.
We definitely weren't in a good place. I know.
Look at her. She's still like very measured.
Like immediately after, but he wasn't at the point where he could be receptive, and yeah, that's all I could really do.
Melissa, where are you as you're engulfed in the stories of the marriages of these two women?
Girl, I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Some weeks I'm up, some weeks I'm down.
Where are you this week? Where are you this week?
This week I was up.
Okay.
Until the end.
Okay.
Until the
I
end.
think everyone feels like that.
It was such a like warm and fuzzy episode until the very end.
Yeah, well, with that said, no one said that marriage would be easy, but I'm so proud of both of you for making it to your 1 month anniversaries.
Thank you.
Well, that is all we have time for tonight. But before we go, here's a sneak peek at what happens in next week's brand new episode.
This is why we can't be on TV. Because we
continue to watch Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
After this one, because
Responsibilities if she duties and we'll both split the bathroom duties. Perfect. How's it doing business with it? You're not so?
No, I think you should do it.
I don't think that's the
touching her.
I'm done.
Like, he's not your son. This man got gray in his beard.
I'm done.
Stop touching him. Like, he doesn't like it, obviously.
Yeah.
Katina, Jasmina, and Melissa, thank you so much for joining me on the after party tonight, and I hope to see you guys again soon. To everyone at home, tune in next week when we'll be sitting down with Noe, Elijah, and a special guest, an amazing comedian, Sarah Colonna. I'm Keisha Knight Williams. Good night.
Okay.
I
Anywho.
personally do not care about the viewer's point of view. I'm a viewer. I'm giving my point of view. Y'all can catch me on YouTube.
But
I want to see more people. I want
The Bald and the Beautiful. I think that's a new show that's out. So
yeah, I don't know you.
Yeah. Anyway, just giving her perspective. I know. We're just annoyed about her.
I have whiplash. Like my head is actually like feeling fuzzy right now.
I mean, do you like? Yeah. How was he warm and fuzzy? And how do you not see Elijah?
Either they are being diplomatic for the sake of TV, or she just delusional. It has to be one or the other.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not smoking anything. Because I know I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I know I'm sober. So you cannot tell me that what this man that you grown to like ass whip.
In the beginning, remember I was like, wait, do I believe him or not? And then,
Mommy, you never said that.
No, that was at the very beginning. If you go and roll tape, you'll see it at the very beginning. However,
you better not be lying.
As time went on, it was kind of like, I cannot take you seriously. Like, I cannot take what you're saying. You're just very disingenuous right now, and he was.
I have a headache.
So, yeah.
I actually need a break from this show.
But, okay. Kate, you guys tell us what you think. What do you think about the after party?
And don't put no BS in the comment section about how you like Elijah because you will be blocked from this channel.
We're not going to block you from this channel. We just look at you with a quarter eye. But yeah, just tell us what you think about especially what they said at the after party. Anywho. And what do you think about the way Elijah acted? Was that appropriate?
Mommy, we don't need to ask that question. It was inappropriate.
You know what I want to know? I just want to know
how do you feel?
How women are thinking now, or men, whoever is on here. Just tell us what you think. And I'm surprised Jasmina said Elijah is Michael's friend.
Michael hates that man, but he's faking it because he has to be on this TV show.
He probably
because even Michael was trying. He was reading Elijah. He was like, he said, "I'm not going to show no emotion. I'm gonna have a poker face." But I know this man's smoking something because I know he did not just say this when this woman had just been on cloud 9. What did he just say?
That's just too much. But anywho, let us know what you think. And thank you for joining us
on this roller coaster we call Married at First Sight. Mary
and Amma, and we will see you next week Wednesday. Yeah, let's keep the conversation going. Okay, bye.